guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamie. In today's video, we're talking about some new makeup releases. Am I gonna buy them, put them on my wish list, or pass over them altogether? As always, this video series is inspired by Samantha March, who created the Will I Buy It series. So I have Samantha's playlist linked in the description box down below. Samantha also created a community playlist where other creators who film this type of video can add their videos to the playlist, so I'll have that linked down below as well. In last week's video, I said, oh, I feel like it's slowing down, and maybe the brands heard me because I have so many releases to talk about today. So if you want to just hang out and talk about some new makeup, let's just jump right into the video. So remember that one week we didn't have any Colourpop releases? It's because they were gearing up to release like a million things this week. So we'll talk about their newest release, which was the Coconut Collection. This is the newest addition to their 9-pan fruit series, so now we have the Coconut palette. So this is the Coconut Collection, which includes the Going Coconuts eyeshadow palette for $12, which does not have a pressed glitter. We did it. If you've seen some of my videos, you'll know that I am not the most fond of the pressed glitters in the palette, so I'm super excited this one has all shimmers. I know that this looks like a very basic palette, but honestly, this palette is most attuned to my makeup style. I have a very pink eye look on today, which if you watch my videos, who is she wearing pink eyeshadow? I'm actually using the Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions Mini in Light, which I picked up during the Sephora VIB sale. So that haul should be on my channel at some point this week. But day to day, I wear colors like this. I'll throw like a brown in the crease and like a champagne taupe gold on the lid and walk out the door. So this is the kind of palette that I would mostly reach for, but because I do love my neutrals, I definitely have these colors. I think if you're someone with a smaller eyeshadow palette collection or you want to buy a gift for a makeup lover or someone getting into makeup, this is a great palette. And I've never had a problem with the Colourpop formula, so I'm assuming this one will be just as good. The collection also includes a trio of Super Shock shadows in the shades Peekaboo, A Little Quirky, and Deep Dive. It also has the Creme de Coco Cream Gel Liner which is not in the pick, but if I was going to make a prediction, it'd probably be like a white or a nude, a brown, and then the brown liquid liner, but who knows. And then we also have the Coco Loco Lippy Bundle, which has a lippy scrub and balm. I kind of forgot they had the lippy scrub and balm. Have you tried those? Are they good? Because I didn't really see many people talking about them. They also have the Just a Tint Lip Duo. So this is Shall We Dance Tint Duo, which is Island Time and Nude Beach, and the Coconut Kiss Duo in Shaka and Waikiki, and Talk to the Palm Bronzer and Coconut Beach Bronzer. This will all be available on November 13th on the Colourpop website. And as always, I have the links of where to buy things down below, including the websites, the availability, and the pricing. But this collection looks really nice. Actually, as I'm looking at the flat lay from Trend Mood, that's where I get all my makeup sources from. So her Instagram is also always linked down below. It looks like there's a coconut face milk from 4th Grade Beauty, which is like the sister skincare line to Colourpop. But this collection is the stuff that I wear. Honestly, I'd be really interested in that BFF bundle duo, but those bronzers, I have tried a Colourpop bronzer. It was good. I mean, I don't really know what else to say about a bronzer. It's nice. It's not a favorite. It's not a least favorite. I'm kind of eyeing that palette, but I know I don't need any more neutrals in my collection. Let me know what you think of this collection because I actually really like this. Another collection released by Colourpop is for the Disney movie Frozen 2. Honestly, Frozen is not one of my favorite Disney movies, and I didn't even see them making a sequel, so I don't know how I feel about this. But this is Disney and Colourpop's 4th collaboration, because they have the Disney villains, the princesses, the second round of the princesses, and now this one, if I can get my stuff correct. So this is the Disney x Frozen collection celebrating the new Disney movie Frozen 2. It includes 2 sets. There's an Anna set and an Elsa set. Each set will include an eyeshadow palette, a gloss, a glitterly Obsessed, and a lipstick. This will be available on November 15th. I'm actually not even sure when the movie's coming out. I really like these palettes. Honestly, the Elsa palette kind of reminds me of the Kylie Cosmetics holiday palette that came out way back when. Let me see if I can try to find a picture and have editing Jamie throw it up on the screen for comparison. And the Anna palette's really pretty, but we all know how I feel about pressed glitters. I think this is a fun collection. I know Frozen is like a lot of people's favorite Disney movie, so like if you have a soft spot for Anna and Elsa, this might be the perfect collection for you. But unfortunately, it's not really for me. I do love the whole Disney theme. Like, I love Disney. If there was a different movie, like I would buy a Little Mermaid collection because that's my favorite Disney princess. But let me know what you think down below. And we still have a third Colourpop announcement to talk about. It's a collaboration with Bitti, which is the makeup brand by Pony's Makeup. You might have heard the name Pony's Makeup recently this year because she actually did a MAC collaboration. This is super exciting that she's having 2 collaborations. Honestly, prior to her collaborations, I didn't really know who Pony's Makeup was. I'm not subscribed to her. So I think Colourpop always does a really good job having new influencers with collaborations. So it looks like it's collaborating with her makeup brand, and this includes a Super Shock foursome, which retails for $20 in the shades Walk on Air, Gumball, Warm and Fuzzy, and Seventh Heaven. The Bitti eyeshadow palette for $15, which is really pretty, but it does have 2 pressed glitters. The Ultra Blotted Lip Trio for $20. They regularly retail for $8 a piece, so you are getting a discount with the bundle. The Super Shock Cheek set for $9, so they retail for $9 a piece, and it has Glow Burst, Sugar Coated, Double Bubble, and Frosty and Simply Sweet. It looks like some of those are blushes and some of those are highlighters. The full collection retails for $90. You can get the PR box for $97, and this is already available now on Colourpop's website. I don't think I'm gonna buy this. Maybe I'd buy a Super Shock highlighter because that is a formula I like, but I am amongst the unpopular opinions where I'm not a big fan of the Super Shock eyeshadows. I just find I never get really use out of them. And if the eyeshadow palette had this color scheme without the pressed glitters, I probably would have bought it, but you don't need me to tell you 100 times that I'm not a fan of pressed glitters. I did try the Ultra Blotted lips for the first time this year, and I actually really do like the formula, but something about those colors screams like summer with that like brighter orange. So those aren't really the shades that I gravitate towards in winter because I tend to kind of switch my makeup up seasonally. Let me know down below if you're planning on getting this. Are you a fan of Pony's Makeup? I tend to gravitate more towards collaborations if it's like a YouTuber I follow. Like Kathleen Lights, I buy a lot of her collabs because she's someone I really like. But either way, this is awesome that Bitti and Pony's Makeup has another collaboration this year, so congrats to them. If you thought we were done talking about Colourpop, you are quite wrong because we actually have some things from Colourpop sister brands, which I'm counting as Colourpop releases. So Soul Body is coming out with body highlighters. It is a new product, the Soul Face and Body Highlighter. It's a soft blendable body powder that provides a wash of ultra dimension shimmer for glowy skin. Sparkling highlighter that has a buttery soft texture. You can use it alone or over the Soul Glow oil. From the shades Platinum, Rosé, Warm Gold, and Bronze, and Golden. And it also comes with a body blending sponge. This is already available now on the Colourpop website. I don't know what I think about this. I am not a body makeup person, so I'd rather take like my face highlight, for instance, which right now I have like the Overstar eyeliner in front of me. And I'll put this on my cheeks and then I'll dust it like on my collarbones and like on my décolleté, is that what they call it? And like my shoulders. But I would never buy a highlighter just for my body because I have so many highlighters that really don't have enough use. I think the shade range is pretty. That rosé color is really pretty, but I think it might be too dark for me. But if you're someone that lives in like a warmer climate, this might make more sense. I live in the Northeast and I have my winter coat already broken out for the year, so I'm not showing much to get up here to highlight in the first place. Did we have a retail price for this? I don't think the retail price was available on the Trend Mood One Instagram page, but once again, I have everything linked down below if you're interested. And then Fenty Beauty is expanding their hyaluronic acid collection. So the collection includes the Soak It Up Hydrating Hyaluronic Acid Mask for $16. It quenches thirsty skin and restores moisture. Waterfall Gentle Tonic for $12, refreshes and purifies skin. Rainfall 2% Hyaluronic Acid Serum for $15. It binds water to your skin to help retain moisture. This should already be launched on the Colourpop website, so once again, check the description box down below for links and prices if you're interested. I need hyaluronic acid in my skincare. I have dry skin, so it's something I look for in most of my products. But honestly, I don't actually have any pure hyaluronic acid products. So I'm kind of interested in the serum, especially now as it gets really dry out. I have to prep my skin like crazy just to get my foundations to stay. So this is something I can see myself using at night. If you're not familiar with the process for using hyaluronic acid, you're supposed to put it on damp skin and then put the product on and then use an occlusive moisturizer, which would lock everything together. My favorite moisturizer is the Fenty Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, which actually isn't occlusive, so I could definitely use that. I think this is a great release. I think it's very seasonally appropriate because I guess the Northern Hemisphere is going through winter. I guess people in the Southern Hemisphere wouldn't really need this, but I'm excited. I really want to incorporate more hyaluronic acid into my skincare routine. So Oprah is coming out with a new collection. or it's just a palette. It's just a palette. And this is the Soul eyeshadow palette, or the Soul palette, because it has everything in it. This set retails for $79. It includes eyeshadows, shimmery and matte finishes, 2 blushes in B29 and Raisin, banana powder, Soho highlighter, which is from the Oprah X Talia, all of the lights highlighter, and a new shade Sahara Dawn, which is a golden bronze. This is already available on the Oprah Cosmetics website. And then it also talks more about the holiday minis that are available. I have a lot of thoughts on this palette. So I have tried a few things from Oprah. I've tried their liquid lipsticks and I've tried their highlighters, and I found it to be really high quality and I've enjoyed what I've tried. But $79 is quite a price tag. I kind of wish this was available in like duos. So you can get like a blush and a highlighter, like a banana powder and a highlighter, like maybe a quad of eyeshadows and a highlighter. This just seems very overwhelming. And I've talked about this in a prior release when we talked about the Anastasia Beverly Hills loose highlighters. This face palette is not going to work for everyone. I guess by including 3 highlighters to try to be as accommodating as possible, but I could get use out of a fraction of one of these highlighters. And those blushes are a little too dark for my preference. So face palettes can be so tricky because a lot of brands try to accommodate everybody, but then you're left with a lot of shades that just aren't usable. And I know most of these highlighters would not work on my skin, and I'm not really a banana powder kind of person. But let me know down below. I kind of wish this was a different format of a release. I know there was a recent launch party for this, some of the influencers I follow went to, but I don't know how I feel about this. Let me know how you feel down below. So Fenty Beauty came out with a kilowatt foil a while ago, and it had a name that wasn't really the best. So they pulled that product and now they re-released it with a new shade name called Ruby Riches. I did originally talk about that in one of the videos, but I actually edited that portion out because at the time I filmed, edited, and was ready to upload, Fenty had already, realized their mistake and fixed it. So I decided it wasn't worth harping upon. Which I have to give Fenty credit. They kind of realized there was a mistake. They recalled the product and they fixed it, which I think is what brands should honestly do if they make a mistake. Like, issue an apology and learn from what you did wrong. So this is a metallic brick red, which can be used for the cheek, eyes, and bodies. It is already available online at Fenty and at Sephora. This is pretty, but it wouldn't work on my skin tone because this blush is way too dark for me. Honestly, the one picture where it's swatched on the hand really makes me want to buy it because that swatch looks so pretty. But I would never use this. I think if you have a darker skin tone, this would be a really pretty blush, or if you just like darker blushes in general. This just wouldn't work for me in my makeup routine, but I am excited to see it re-released because I did think the product was pretty, and I'm glad that Fenty was able to correct their mistake. So when I first saw this next release, I was honestly convinced that the eyeshadow palette was from Natasha Denona, but it's actually the Milani Holiday 2019 24 karat collection. So this includes an eyeshadow palette that has 15 different shades with different finishes, matte, metallic, shimmer, and duochrome, and it retails for $19.99. You have the Ludicrous Gloss, which is a gold shine for $8.99. The eyeshadow duo in 160 Milani Gold, Gold Metallic Shimmer, and Gold Pressed Glitters for $5.99. The Metallic Shimmer Lipstick in 110 Milani Gold for $8.99. You can get a set of the lipstick, gloss, and eyeshadow duo for $18. And then you have the Ultimate Baked Blush Vault, which isn't pictured, which is excessive. This looks like it's already available online at Milani's website, and I believe there's a brush set too, but I don't have the listing price based off Instagram, so I will check Milani's website and have everything linked down below. This eyeshadow palette is really pretty. It gives me Natasha Denona gold vibe, maybe because of the gold and a blue paired together, but definitely getting those inspirations. But let me know what you think. I think the only thing I would purchase out of this would be the, maybe a lip gloss, but most likely the palette. I like gold, but I'm not wearing gold pressed glitter or gold lipstick. But I think that eyeshadow palette's really pretty. And honestly, I kind of want to pick it up and test it out. Let me know if you'd be interested in seeing a review here on my channel. And let me know if there's any other parts of this collection that you're interested in. Although I love the Milani baked blushes, I was going to do a video about Black Friday sales and like those kind of sales that come out. A vault is so unnecessary, but stay tuned for my thoughts on that in a future video. I will probably film next weekend talking about Black Friday sales and maybe what you should consider avoiding. So I guess gold is the new thing because Physicians Formula is coming out with a gold collection. So this is the Gold Vault 24 karat gold collagen face palette by Physicians Formula for $18.49, which is a very interesting price point. This is coming soon. We don't really have information on it. It looks like it has 2 large highlighters, 8 eyeshadows, and a mascara. I am not going to pick this up. I don't need this. I have enough gold eyeshadows and neither of those highlighters would work for me. I also just like don't understand this release. Like, why are there 10 gold shades? Like, there's no really depth to this. So not something I plan on picking up. Let me know what you think down below, but we don't really have much information on this, so I will probably update you guys in a further video about the Physicians Formula 24 karat gold collagen infused eyeshadow palette and face palette collection thing. So I talked about Kesha's makeup brand, Huda Beauty, in the last video, and we didn't really have much information. It was kind of just like, Kesha's coming out with a makeup brand. So it looks like she's either with Hip Dot or like Hip Dot's the brand behind it. Don't really know much about it, but we do have some information on some of the new releases. So it looks like she's coming out with a dual-ended liquid eyeliner for $28, an eyeshadow palette for $36, which has 12 celestial shades, a Rising Hell red liquid lipstick, and a Bitch lip gloss duo for $26, and the collector's box for $120. The collection is cruelty-free and vegan and will be officially launching December 3rd online at KKW Beauty. I am still not going to pick anything up. Kesha's makeup taste and my makeup taste are very different ends of the spectrum. I think she does like a lot of like avant-garde. I think of her like festival makeup. Like when I think of like Coachella and like glitter and stuff like that, like Kesha's also like very akin to that. It looks pretty, but not something for me. Are you a diehard Kesha fan? Is this something you're planning on picking up? I'm always interested to see new brands come out and what else they're going to release, so I'm not completely counting off Kesha's brand from my list. This release just isn't my personal makeup style. I rarely talk about fragrances here in my video, but we have new fragrances from Kim Kardashian and her sisters, and it's the KKW fragrance line. So Kim's coming out with a collaboration with both Chloe and Courtney, and they have 3 new perfumes. There's Diamond Kim, which retails for $40, and the first top note fragrances are supposed to be Tropical Floral Leaves, Sugar Coated Ginger, Wild, Aramois Moroccan Organic. The heart fragrances are Ying Yang, is that right? Yang Lang Oil, Cosmos Orpor, Orange Flower Absolute Orpor, Exotic Sampeguda Blossom. Can you tell I'm not a fragrance channel? And the finish is Coconut Milk Cream, Heavenly White Musk, and Solar White Flare. The Diamond Chloe perfume, which is pink, is $40, and the opening fragrances are Morning Dew Accord, Italian Vermont, Sparkling Pink Puff Violet Accord. The heart fragrances are Pink Sapphire, Tuberose, Blushing Jasmine, Sweet Lilac Blossoms, and the bottom fragrances are Sensual Cloud Musk, Dreamy White Moss, and Sun Drenched Driftwood. And the Courtney perfume, which also retails for $40, has the opening fragrances of Golden Currant Berries, a heart fragrance of Yellow Jasmine, Yellowbird Magnolia, and Yellow Flag Iris, and finishing fragrances of White Patchouli, Soft Musk, and Whipped Vanilla. You can get all 3 perfumes for $110, and I don't know. Perfumes are something I definitely can't buy online because perfumes have to mix with your body chemistry, and my body kind of reacts poorly to a lot of perfumes. I don't think $40 is a bad price. Honestly, it's a lot less expensive than I anticipated. I know Kim's perfumes came to Ulta at one point, so if they come to Ulta, I would consider buying them. Based off the description alone, I think Courtney's perfume is the one that appeals to me the most, but I'm not really a fragrance connoisseur, so I don't really know what a lot of these scents are, or if you couldn't tell how to pronounce them. So let me know what you think down below. Did you try Kim's original fragrances? Let me know if you recommend them because they are something I've had like in the back of my mind for a while. And the last release we're going to talk about today is a holiday set from Huda Beauty. And she has the throwback lip kits, which retails for $34 each, and they come in 2 different versions in 2 shades. So each set contains a Power Matte Bullet lipstick from the throwback collection with a new exclusive lip contour shades. So you can either get Board Meeting and HBIC or Girls Trip and Partner in Crime. Obscure reference, did anybody else watch Flavor Flav? Because I literally think of New York every time I see HBIC written somewhere. And then you have the Slay All Day limited edition gift set for $27. This includes 2 versions. You can either get a mini liquid matte in the shade Crush or Girlfriend, and it comes with a Topaz Obsession eyeshadow palette. The throwback lip kits are nice. I have 2 of the Power Matte Bullet lipsticks. I like them. They're not crazy great. They're not bad. They're just like an average bullet lipstick. But I think the mini liquid lipstick and the Obsessions eyeshadow palette is a great deal. If it's anything like this palette that I tried out for, I think I've only used it 2 times so far, so I can't really give a full review. But so far, I have really liked this. I really like the color scheme. I like the formula. I think the shimmers are phenomenal. And for $27 for getting a, I guess like a full-size mini palette and then a liquid lipstick, that's not a bad deal. This is available now on Sephora, or at least the lip kits are available now on Sephora. We don't really have a date for the palette and liquid lipstick, but if I find any information, once again, I will leave it down below. But that wraps up all the releases we have for today. So a bunch of Colourpop and a few other brands. But let me know what releases caught your eye down below in the comments so we can have a discussion about which releases we're planning on picking up and avoiding. If you like this video, I hope you'll consider giving a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. I post a new video every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I'd love to have you come join me next time. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching.